We made it to Spain!
Kia ora, hello. If you are new around here, we are Matt and Ash, a couple of Kiwis from New Zealand currently living and working in Singapore.
Welcome to our new series where we touch down in the beautiful country of Spain.
Here we will dive into the history, culture and of course some delicious food as we travel to the country's most incredible places.
In this episode, we arrive in the Spanish capital of Madrid, where we get caught in the middle of a massive street parade.
Treat our taste buds to some of the most delicious tapas the city has to offer. This is anchovies, so I'm apparently supposed to eat these all in one bite, so I'm going to try.
And learn about the culture behind one of the most iconic Spanish pastimes. It's out the back of the stadium now where the balls get held. And it's still got a very distinct aroma about it, despite no balls being here. I bloody hope there's no balls being here.
Join us as we spend 3 days exploring the incredible Spanish capital in winter.
Good morning all.
Morning!
Welcome to Madrid.
Welcome to Madrid.
It's a little bit chillier here than in Singapore.
Yeah.
I think we've lost around 25 to 30 degrees of heat in a very short space of time, so we're all winter woolied up.
We arrived in Madrid probably around 7 p.m. last night,
Yeah.
and we used public transport. Oh my gosh, it's busy. It was a Saturday night. We were navigating with our bags, trying to get through.
I think just coming from Singapore too, where there's still a lot of restrictions in place, to Spain where there are none. It's just different, as you can tell. We're in the square. What's the square?
Puerta del Sol
Square, and we've got a walking tour.
One of the best ways to see a city, I reckon.
It's the one. It's just about to start, so we're going to take you on that, and we're going to show you all around Madrid here in the winter time. So strap yourselves in. It's going to be an awesome time. Enjoy. So an amazing little bit of history right behind me here. This hotel has been running since 1610. That's just unbelievable. No one even knew New Zealand existed in 1610. And then this shop behind me here has been selling bakery items for over 100 years. It was opened in 1837. Just
in 1 minute, this little guy up here is supposed to strike.
Oh,
So
you
I
little
get on
beauty.
camera.
Here we go.
So we are standing in front of the oldest restaurant in the whole world, which is insane.
Just unbelievable. When was it? 1725.
Yeah.
It's been a restaurant since then.
It's been verified with the Guinness Book of Records awards. So
Just amazing, and the character it has.
We then continued on the tour passing the famous San Miguel Market, which we visit later in the video. A cathedral that was only completed in 1993 despite construction starting in 1806, before we found ourselves in the middle of some sort of street parade.
Alright, so the walking tour has finished. Thank you to Tatiana for all the amazing information and the history and all that. It was really cool.
About 3 hours long?
Yeah, it was. Probably the best way to see a city and learn about the history, and it was good that we've done that on the first day, because now it sort of sets us up for the rest of what we're seeing in Madrid.
Yes.
Next up, we're just standing outside the palace, the royal palace, and we've got tickets to go in and have a look. Pretty sure we can't film inside, but we can film outside, so we're going to make our way in there. Okay, so we've made it inside the palace now, and it never disappoints.
Haven't
Look
even
at
got
this.
inside yet.
It's just a big courtyard, I suppose you call it, outside, and it's just stunning. We've got just outside the cathedral over here, we've got some people playing Christmas music on a harp and a violin, and you've got this. This is why I love Europe so much. We've just walked across to the other side. Stunning view out over the countryside of Madrid. This used to be the defensive point of the city, of the old town, and you can see why, because we're up relatively high. full of columns at the moment. And yes, the columns are amazing, but look at these chandeliers. They're incredible. And the art. We're no artists, but
I put my glasses on so I can see.
yeah, that's big. When the glasses go on, you know it's business for Ash.
This is me being an Instagram girlfriend. Look at that. Can't see.
So we just finished up at the Palacio de Madrid, and we were going to go back and get some food, but right opposite the palace is the stunning cathedral, and we didn't realise it was open.
€1?
€1 to get in. So that was unplanned, but it was nice nonetheless. Just a little visit into the cathedral. Noisy traffic.
Yeah.
Let's get some tucker, eh? Let's get some food. So we've just found this really cool little street bar selling cuppas. So we stopped in.
We haven't got quite tapas just yet. We're
Not
having
just
a first stop.
So one of the things that we're absolutely loving in Spain right now is the alcohol price. So in Singapore, you for a glass of wine like that,
$20.
that's about $20, €2.50 in Spain. And we've got some bread. Nice.
We're going to eat a lot of bread on this trip.
That's one. Guys, so excited for this experience. We've managed to get tickets to a La Liga game, Real Madrid versus Cadiz.
I've even
think
got
that's
a
how you say
mask.
it. We're about to go in, 81,000 people. So 0-0 draw. I don't think anyone was really stoked about that. Real Madrid, top of the table, should have scored more goals. Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
We'll see you tomorrow. Good morning all.
Morning.
It's day 2 here in Madrid, and we're just on the hunt for some breakfast.
And some chocolate for
yeah.
breakfast, because that's what the Spanish do. They eat chocolate for breakfast.
How good is that? Alright, so we're here. It must be a really famous cafe because there's pictures of famous people all over the wall.
It's really well set up.
Admittedly, they're famous Spanish people, so we don't know who they are, but they could just be nobodies, but it seems like a legit place. We're starting off with some absolutely...
Look at me go. Yesterday, this is me today.
chocolate, coffee, winning. Alright team, we've just been wandering the streets and we stumbled right across where we were yesterday. That's some of the best things to do when you're visiting, especially European cities, because everything's so central. It's a Monday morning, so there's a lot of people back at work, although it is Christmas time, so people might be off. It's just gorgeous. It's a bit chilly today though, 4 degrees. We're on the banks of the Manzanares, I think that's how you say it, the river running through Madrid. And on the other side of where we're walking, on the other side of the river, is Casa de Campo Park, and it is an enormous park, 5 times bigger than Central Park in New York. Today, we're going to hire some bikes, preferably e-bikes, and go for a little ride around the park.
I'm just trying to Google it. Oh!
Oi! Little ankle breaker there.
It's not like on the river.
Oh, is it on the road? Is a verse to the river?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Here we go, team. E-bikes. This is the first time I've ever been on an e-bike. You barely pedal and you just get a surge of speed. Beautiful spot for a ride. Let's go exploring. Alrighty team, we've made it to the top of Casa de Campo, the park.
Who needs a cable car when you got e-bike?
Well, that's it. So there is a cable car that runs to the top here and we're pretty keen to do it. We're big fans of cable cars, but it's not in operation at the moment. So there's a theme park just behind these trees here that we want to go have a look at, so we might make our way down now. So that's the theme park behind us. I don't know what its story is. It looks like it's abandoned. There's like big trees growing all around it, and it almost looks like the trees are growing in the roller coaster tracks. When's it open?
Closed. It opens on Thursdays, Saturdays and Sundays.
You so want to go. Well, we're not here on a Thursday, Saturday or Sunday, so unlucky us.
Okay, let's move back towards.
Suits me. Theme parks aren't my jam.
He gets sick on the roll.
I get sick, mate. I'm old, eh? They throw me around and make me feel ill. I prefer an e-bike thrashing it through a park. Let's go! Well, that was a truly awesome experience.
Ice, baby.
Pretty cold, so we're going to go find a little pit stop, coffee, something to eat before we continue on with our day. We do have some stuff tonight, including a flamenco show, which is a... You right there, mate? Ash is already in the mood. We'll sign her up.
So, we are about to try one of the traditional Spanish snacks called the empanada. We've been very basic and we've just gone for the jamon and queso, which is ham and cheese.
Looks a little bit like a curry puff.
Like a curry puff. Really nice and hot. So we're at Tito's. We have no idea where we are.
Yum.
Delicious. Hello.
We're all... What was that?
Say hello.
Hello. We're all glammed up, guys. In France, you have burlesque. In Spain, you have flamenco. And we're on our way to a flamenco show. Apparently, one of the best flamencos in the world.
The oldest.
The oldest.
It's the oldest.
Correction. Absolutely awesome experience.
So cool.
Iconic part of the Spanish culture.
Flamenco.
That was definitely a show well worth going, and it's obviously one of the best too, judging by all the famous people who've gone there. And we met
some new friends.
We met some new friends, which is always the
We just chatted the whole night.
the bonus of travel. Some friends from America. Anna and Tom, if you're watching this, guys, thank you for an awesome night.
I did subscribe, so
Good luck to your travels for the future. We might see you in Singapore. Alright, nighty night, we'll see you tomorrow morning.
good morning from Plaza de Toros. This is where we are this morning as we are starting our day with something quite cool. If you thought of 3 words to describe Spain, what would you think of?
Well, yeah, the first things that come to mind for me are tapas, tomato fight, and bullfighting.
Bullfighting, so that is exactly what we're doing today. We're actually not bullfighting, but we're actually here at Plaza de Toros. We are going to explore the stadium. We've got some audio guide tour. We're just going to take a little walk around and see what it's all about. So, come along.
So we are learning so much. A couple of facts for you. This is the biggest bullfighting arena in Spain. There's 2 bigger ones in the world. There's one in Mexico and one in Venezuela. So this stadium here seats 23,000 people. Just up behind Ash there, who's filming, is the presidential high honour sort of stage, and it's positioned in the shade so that they don't get hot. And then proceeding along is the price of tickets essentially. So if you're undercover and in the shade, it's the most expensive, and then if you're in the sun in the open, it's the cheapest. You can get them for €5, which is pretty incredible.
Get me in the sun. I'll be sitting down here. That's me. Sun.
So unfortunately at the moment, because we're out of season, they've got a big concert stage set up in the middle of the arena, but you still get an idea of how impressive this place is. Built in 1934, so it's had a long history.
This is where the bulls come out of.
Wow. Wow.
Imagine seeing it just charge at you, like you're waiting there and the gates open.
Give us a demo. So we're just out the back of the stadium now where the bulls get held, and it's still got a very distinct aroma about it, despite no bulls being here. Oh, I bloody hope there's no bulls being here. Crikey.
So here we are at the infirmary, one of the last stops, and the place that no bullfighter wants to end up. One of the most horrific injuries at this arena was when a matador had a horn that went through his Adam's apple and then out of his mouth. And he survived because they treated him straight away. It's insane.
Hands down, throw that to the top of your Madrid to-do list. That was absolutely fantastic. It was so cool. Going there and learning about it, you're not actually watching it, so you're not supporting it per se, you're just learning, and it was fascinating. As two Kiwis that knew nothing about bullfighting, we've come away with more knowledge and more understanding about the culture and the history behind it. Well worth it. So we've come out to one of the most stunning places, guys. Just a couple stops on the train line from the bullfighting arena, and we're at El Retiro Park. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Big.
It's a massive big park in the middle of Madrid. Okay guys, we're at the scene of this evening's antics. A little bit of ice skating in a pretty cool setting.
Christmassy type of activity. Last time we ice skated was in London.
It was actually around the
Christmas.
same time of year. It was Christmas.
And I'm 100 times better than Matthew here, so it's
Oh,
going to be fun looking at
challenge
Bambi
accepted.
on ice.
Yeah, I'm not good at ice skating. It's in a remarkable setting here. This used to be an old slaughterhouse, and they've converted into like a cultural arts centre with an ice rink. So let's strap on the skates and hit the deck, literally. There's nothing more humbling than getting on an ice rink or in a pair of rollerblades. Absolute muppet. Just a complete novice. Ash is hooning around.
See if I can catch him. Oh god. Fun fact, our first Valentine's Day, we went ice skating.
How'd you go?
Good. Sweetie. You got a lot better.
Pretty much a pro now.
So here we are at the Mercado San Miguel market. It's one of the most touristy marketplaces, but if you look around, there's so many different options for like tapas and small bites. So we took turns. My turn was first. I ordered 3 different types of dishes. One of them was specifically for me. The next one's just about ready. We've got patatas bravas, can't go wrong. We've got croquettes. One of them is bull tail, and we'll try and figure out which one. And then I've got some octopus and olives for me. Just about to get the next one. We'll go. I've been wanting to try the skewers, and I've been watching James Black on Spain Revealed, and this is anchovies. So I'm apparently supposed to eat these all in one bite, so I'm gonna try.
Not your scene.
It's different. Salty. Alright.
Okay, it's my turn to go and choose 3 now. Ashley's definitely more of a foodie than me, but let's see how I go. So, first choice, some little Sammies.
Pastas.
That's the name of them. But tomato, cheese, peppers, chorizo sausage. Then I've got some little, almost like bao buns, but they've got Iberian pork ribs and Iberian chorizo sausage.
Try one of the tostas.
Oh, that is a winner. The flavour. Yum. So we're going to finish off tonight, guys, with a little bit of a Christmas theme. We're back in Plaza Mayor, and the Christmas markets are out and the Christmas lights are on. So we're going to go for a little walk. guys, we wrap things up here from Gran Via station in Madrid.
We've had such an awesome time.
It's been an amazing time.
We love Spain.
And we've been so lucky with the weather too, apart from this evening when it's just decided to pack it up a little bit. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed Madrid and it's given you some ideas about what you can do when you come and visit here. Any final words, Miss Ashley?
No, but for now, we are off to explore a few more highlights of Spain, so stay tuned.
Alright, thank you so much for watching and we'll see you next time on A Couple of Kiwis. Yeah, no, definitely. Thanks for watching.